Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome. Today we have a very special explorer coming all the way from France, Jeanne Baret. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Must have been quite a journey.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for inviting me. It was honestly a long way because I came by circumnavigation. As you know, I was the first woman to have circumnavigated the globe. So, yeah, I circumnavigated by myself in a boat. Honestly, I kept it small, so it will be easy for me to circumnavigate.
Understandable. And how are you adapting to the weather?
Honestly, it's very, very, very hot here. I can't describe it because in France, when the weather is much different. So when I was circumnavigating through the sea, when I got halfway through and I got closer to Dubai, the weather started getting hotter and hotter. So until I reached the shore, it was extremely hot for me. I got really dehydrated. I had to honestly drink a lot of water and
Yeah, I understand it's intolerable. It's very hot here.
Yeah.
I really appreciate having
the
you.
Gulf countries and
yeah, the Arabian Peninsula is quite hot. We just want to ask more about your journey. So when did you decide and why did you decide to circumnavigate the world? How did your decision come about?
Honestly, sorry, one second, just my hair is a very big problem.
No worries.
Yeah, so honestly, it was not part of my plan. Not even like, it would probably be the last thing I would think of in like, you know what I mean.
Oh, wow,
basically, it would be the last thing I would even think of.
That's astonishing to hear.
Basically, I worked as a housekeeper and a nurse and helping Philip Commerson and his wife by nursing. Like, I helped his wife when she was pregnant, and I used to help them in daily chores, and I used to work as a housekeeper, as I said.
Okay.
So, until Philip Commerson's wife died, there was a French explorer that was admired to go and explore new territories in France. So Philip Commerson was invited.
Okay.
And
to the exploration journey, is it? Okay.
And Philip Commerson insisted that I would come along with him.
Okay.
Because, sorry, it's just, never mind.
It's okay.
Yeah. So he insisted I would come along. So, but women are not allowed still till today. Women are not allowed on ships.
That's very bad.
Yeah, and it's kind of,
so that must be a law then, that women are not allowed to sail on board a ship.
Yeah, of course. It's because of the law.
And why did Philip Commerson want you to sail with them? What skill did you have?
I was an expert botanist since I was born in a rural area, and I know a lot about plants right now. So yeah, and as well, another reason he insisted I would come with him along, because his wife died and things became more personal to him.
Okay,
but,
I see.
I was not allowed on the ship, so I disguised as a man and I entered with Philip Commerson. I was as if I was his assistant and I was a man.
Okay.
So I came along with him. The Etoile, which is the name of the ship.
Okay.
We circumnavigated like at the beginning from Anton in France.
Okay.
Otan in France.
Okay, it must have been quite difficult though, because initially you disguised yourself. How did you keep that all across the journey?
Honestly, I had to stay disguised all across the journey, but before we finished the journey in a little bit, 3 men were like, they felt
they were suspicious.
They were suspicious. They felt that there was something wrong with me. So they took me aside and they made sure that I was a woman until everybody in the ship knew. But we were almost at the end of the journey,
so it didn't really matter.
So there was no point to just go back overweight and drop me.
Probably they recognized at this point that your expertise and your knowledge far exceeds your gender as a woman.
Of course, yeah. And
very
honestly, it's something very sad that women are not allowed on ships, and I just proved all of them wrong.
Indeed.
I'm the first woman to have circumnavigated the globe. Sorry, I'm not trying to brag.
Sorry, I know.
Yeah, so
no, you are an inspiration. You are indeed. I just want to ask more. So what new territories did you explore across your journey?
I explored Mauritius,
Okay,
near
and where is that?
Madagascar. Near Madagascar.
Okay, so
And-
beside the African continent.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I discovered Tahiti in the African continent.
I also heard that you discovered Tierra del Fuego,
Yeah, that was also in South America
South
with
America.
Tahiti. They
And
were
how
nearby.
small is the island? Is it like 100
Maybe
square
we can
kilometers?
say 100,000 square kilometers.
Yeah, quite small, very
Yeah.
small in size.
Yeah.
Okay, so very interesting stuff. So what were your discoveries in the islands? Did you discover any new plants?
I
What was
discovered
your role?
pink, purple plants, like pink purple vine plants. I was the first person to
And Jeanne
discover them.
Baret bought some plants all the way from her journey just to show us some plants.
Yeah,
Very
first,
interesting
this
stuff.
is one of the rarest leaves I
Okay.
collected. It's very big, that's what,
And very
Caught
thick and
me.
viscous as well.
yeah,
Okay.
it was very eye-catching. And my other plants, I
Okay.
got, sorry, they're very big.
I think we should move the chair so the audience can have a look at them.
Yeah, so this is one of the pink, navy, purple plants that I
Okay.
discovered. And
They're quite big though. Which continent do they grow on? Are these South American?
yeah,
So from Tahiti and
and
Tierra del Fuego.
yeah.
Okay.
So I also,
Very big plants in comparison to here.
and as you can see, look, this is about twice my height.
Yeah.
This is a plant I discovered in Mauritius, in
Oh,
Madagascar.
so it's an African plant. Okay.
Yeah.
Very tall.
This plant I discovered when we were about to leave Tahiti. When we were like, we spent a few days there. I think we spent about 2 weeks there. We spent there 2 weeks, yeah, and we didn't go all the way like around the island, but
Yeah.
when we were going out, I saw this plant and it was very eye-catching.
It does. It is very eye-catching
Because it's
indeed.
very big, first of all, and second, it's one of the rarest plants you can ever find.
Oh wow. And
This is my rarest plant. Of course, it's not. I can't even call it rare. Nobody ever saw it. It's this plant because I was the one who discovered it. So this was the most
very
eye-catching one.
vibrant color as well. And how many other plants did you collect? Thank you for your plants collection.
I collected over 6,000 plants.
Over 6,000 plants.
Yes.
Wow, that must be intriguing. Do you make some like herbs or medicine from plants, or is it just more of a hobby to collect them?
It's more of a hobby to collect them.
And because you have the knowledge, obviously. Very interesting stuff. I'm intrigued to know because you are incredibly knowledgeable in sailing and botany.
Thank you.
So you
thank
must have had some sort of education, right?
Honestly, my family was poor.
Mm-hmm.
My father was poor and I did not get educated, so
Oh, okay.
I did not enter school at all. But since I was born in a rural area, I know a lot about plants. I told you that already before, yeah.
So it's sort of something inherent in the area you were born in.
Yes.
Okay. And what sort of skills did you gain across your voyage and exploration journey?
My expertise, like my best skill is, I'm a botanist. As you can see from the
Yes.
plants I collected and the rare stuff I found. And I'm good at nursing.
Yes.
I helped Philbert Commerson's wife when she was
Ill?
pregnant.
Oh, pregnant. Okay.
And I helped Philbert Commerson recover from illnesses that he had. And I'm also skilled, but I'm not a professional at circumnavigation because, you know,
Like
when I was
voyaging
in the
techniques
ship,
and sailing techniques.
when I was in the ship, I was not the one who was sailing. There was a
Okay.
sailor, you know.
Okay.
And sometimes, of course, we help the sailor. So, but now I can say I'm skilled, but I'm not a professional in sailing.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is one of my skills, and I think that is all. Yeah.
Well, very interesting stuff. Just to conclude the interview, because we are on a very tight time, I wish we could have more time. You are such an inspiration for a generation in the 1700s, and I'm sure future generations to come will look at you as a role model. What is your message as a woman to people around the world?
First of all, before I say my message, I want to say that I hope I changed the law's mentality, and I hope I changed their mentality, and now they allow women on ships, because I proved them wrong. I can say if I can say I proved them wrong. And my message, not only women, also men around the world, everybody, kids, children, if you did not get educated, doesn't mean anything, because you all have a hidden talent inside you. You all have hidden talents, and I'm 100% sure that you at least have one hidden talent inside you, but people don't know, but you're gonna discover it soon.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It was really great having you here. We appreciate your time and everything, and we hope to meet again in the future. Good luck on your sailing journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Thank you, everybody.
Our
Thank you,
pleasure.
all the
Thank you.
audience. Thank you, God.